Everybody. Pick up everybody. Las Vegas Grand Prix this weekend. This is the one we've been waiting for. This is the debut of the Vegas track. It's going to be midnight in Las Vegas, the race. I think that's going to be like 6 o'clock in the morning UK time. It's going to be a brilliant race. Hopefully. Can't wait to see the surroundings, really. I mean, it's going to be absolutely amazing. But before we start this video, let's get the trailer on. And then after that, we'll bring in Toto Hammer. So, let's hit the trailer. Yeah, big up. This is the preview of Las Vegas 2023 in the Grand Prix. This is the one we've been waiting for. This is the one we've been curious about. I'm not saying it's going to be the best race. It might not be the best race, but it's always new when they debut a new track, a little bit like when they debuted Jeddah a couple of years ago in Saudi Arabia. And then the debut Qatar, I think it was in 2021. This track is it's going to be interesting. When I saw the track on the sim, it's got the characteristics of it looks a bit like, I'd say, a bit of Singapore, a bit of Jeddah, and a little bit of Miami track, if you know those tracks. That's what this track looks like to me, in my opinion. I might be wrong, but it looks like that to me. But before we start getting into this preview, we don't usually do previews. We're doing previews because the football's up, so we're trying to get more content on the channel. So we're going to do a preview. We usually just do we do watch-alongs, we do race reaction, and we do debrief. But this weekend we're doing all that. I think I might even do a qualifying one this weekend. I don't know. I'm not promising anything, but I'm definitely going to do the race. But before we start getting into that, I'm going to bring in my co-Qs, my partner in crime. I'm Batman, he's Robin. Toto! Ah!
Yeah, big up, man. Big up.
There you go. Camera. Big up, bro. Big up. You can move it a little bit. There you go. You can see the sign better now. There you go. So, Toto Hammer. Are you looking forward to
I'm looking forward to it, man. New track. I've been looking forward to a new track in ages, but
just blow my nose, sorry.
It's finally that we're getting a new track, and this Las Vegas track got about 14 corners, so not a lot of corners, 2 DRS zones, and it's got a lot of straights. Some straights who deserve a DRS zone, but there's some straights that isn't. But look, this track is all going to be relied on power. That is all it's going to be relied on. And my thoughts coming into the weekend, I'm not really a big fan of the track, but the track, you can see, is all down to your straight line speed and how you set up your car. If you set up your car straight line speed, and there's also some little blind spots. Of course, you've got the corner from Singapore, you've got the corner from Saudi Arabia. So of course, you've got a few blind spots. You've got a few corners that you know from different tracks. So it's basically like a B-Tech Austin, Texas. They have a mixture of tracks, and it's similar to Las Vegas, but Las Vegas, it's got a mixture of different tracks like Jeddah, Singapore, and I can't wait for it, man.
Big up Guna, man. He says big up from all of us on Guna Gathering. Shared on our community page. Thanks, man. Thanks very much, bro. This is a big weekend for us Formula One fans on this channel. If you don't know, we do WWE pay-per-views, we do Liverpool reviews and watch-alongs, and we also do, which we've been doing for the longest, F1. We cover F1 races, and we do the reviews, and we do a debrief as well. But this weekend is a big weekend for F1, and this is where it debuts. It didn't actually debut because it was actually here in the 80s. But when I done it in the 80s, it was some rusty old car park back in the day. I think it was only here for 1 or 2 races. But this is the debut of Las Vegas in the new generation. This is where all the fastest cars in the world, are going to be driving around Vegas. And this one I've been waiting for a long, long time. Like I said at the beginning of the video, when I see this track, it's got the characteristics of Jeddah, Miami, and a little bit of Singapore. Like Toto just said, it's got 2 DRS zones, but the cars are going to clock up over 200 miles per hour on the straight. Now, we don't know who's going to win this weekend. Usually some weekends when we come in, we've got a fair idea it's probably going to be Red Bull to win it. But this weekend, because none of the cars have actually been here, and none of the cars are actually battle tested here, it's going to be a very open race for the cars. We know what happened last time with Mercedes when they fell away in the last race. They've already corrected that. They said they made a mistake on setup. They said the setup was all wrong on the car. They tried one way, it didn't work, so they've gone back to the original concept, the original setup, which hopefully we can see that this weekend. There was interviews from Lewis Hamilton. He's very confident about the car now. Not like 2 weeks ago when they changed the setup, but they're very confident in the car this weekend. Now, Toto, I know you're a big F1 fan and you're actually a driver yourself. I know, I get that, go-karting. But you think this weekend will be more of an open weekend because
it will, because of course what you said, they haven't battle tested, but I think this is where the teams have to make more use of the practice sessions. Practice sessions. They have to make more use of the race pace. They've got to test out the race pace in the practice sessions. Of course, they test out the quali pace, either in practice 2 or practice 3. They usually test that in practice 2 a lot. But if people didn't really get that much run time in practice 2, they do the qualifying pace in practice 3. And this is where the teams will have to make use of the practice sessions, because they're not going to make use of the qualifying session. Of course, it's too late. Then, of course, you've got your setup for the qualifying and whatever. So the teams have to figure out the setup. So to do a race pace and maybe a simulation, they may do some race pace strategy. What strategy you're going to use, projected strategy, what Pirelli usually sets out every fortnight whenever Formula One's on. And of course, you got the qualifying pace, which sets your projected lap time and your main lap time, and you have to beat in the qualifying session or match it or even get close to it. So this is where the teams have to make more use of the practice sessions. And this track is going to be a mixture of different tracks, and it's going to be really, really confusing for the drivers, of course, because it's first time on a track. So see how it goes.
Toto, I wouldn't have put it better myself. Can I say something, Toto? You're very good at this analysis. This is why I like you. I know you do the football, but I think you really, when we do the F1 reviews and we talk about the cars and the strategy and all the tyre deck and all that, this is where I think this is where you come into your own. Because I know you've been driving since you was young age. You've been karting. I know there's like with F1, I know there's like a ceiling for F1. But if you want to get into normal racing like GT racing, Ginetta racing, that could be any age, because I know people that don't actually personally know them. I see guys that are like in the 40s doing GT racing. Yeah. Formula One, I get it. That's a bit like a pipe game. There's only 21 drivers are allowed. How many drivers? 22 drivers? 22 drivers on the grid. Oh, it can't be 21, can it? It's got to be the even number.
No, 20 drivers. 20 drivers.
20, there you go. So it's even less. So you've got 20 drivers, to get to the Formula One. That's basically a pipe dream, but you can do GT racing, you can do genetic driving, you can do whatever you want, you can do what the ceiling is high. But what the point I'm trying to make is when it comes to these F1 reviews, you know your stuff, and this is why I like you on the channel. This is why I know I've been doing it for a long time, but you've come in and you really break it down, analysis and the way, you know, with the cars and all the temperatures and the strategy. This is why I like doing the debrief with you. This is why. And big up to you and the gathering as well. Thanks for joining us this evening. Now, I agree with you on the part with the cars. It's going to be an open look. We know that Red Bull's the fastest on the straight. We get it. But it's not all about straights here. I know they got you said they got 2 DRS zones. I think this is the track where I think Red Bull could be got at. They could have been got at Vegas. I mean, they could have been got at Singapore. And I think Hamilton could have won at USA, but it didn't work out for him. I think if they would have went with the right strategy with Brazil, like they had the same strategy at the USA Grand Prix and they brought it to Brazil, I believe that Lewis Hamilton probably could have won the race, but it never worked out that way because the change, which was, it is what it is. But I think this is a track where Red Bull could be got at. You know, I think this is Hamilton's last chance for this season to win a race. I don't think he's going to do it at Abu Dhabi. I think that favours more Red Bull, maybe, with the slow speed corners. I believe this track here will favour Mercedes, in my opinion. I know Red Bull obviously are going to go in the favourites, but I think if he's got a chance of winning it now, I think he's got more of a chance of winning it here than he has at Abu Dhabi. Because at Abu Dhabi, we know it favours the Red Bull. This one, it's kind of open. So what do you think of that?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, because like I said, no team has ever raced on this track before. You might do test runs, but not properly raced on this track. And of course, I think the lap count is 55. I think there's 55 laps in Las Vegas. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think there's definite 55 laps. But again, it's true what you say, because no team has ever tried it before. So it's either sink or swim. It's sink or swim with the teams. So it could be track dependent, like some tracks this year, and the Mercedes, of course, some messing with the setup. That's why they were like going down for about 2 races. The last bad race in Brazil. But the thing is, right, there's some tracks that won't suit someone else's team. It won't suit them. It won't suit their car, and it's the way it is. Where you settle. It's the way your car is built. Really, it's the way your car's built. So it's going to be track dependent. It's either sink or swim for the teams. So it's not definite that Red Bull is going to win this race. They haven't won every single race. We know what happened, but they're not going to win this race. So if you figure out the other tracks, you might say, yeah, Red Bull's going to win, because of course they've driven it before. You know how they are at the track. This, no one has ever driven it before. Clean surface, absolutely clean. So teams will have to use the rub on the tyres. They have to make use of the practice. And of course, Red Bull won't be a definite winner this weekend.
Because, like we said, it's a new track. So I think Williams are good on the straight, and this year I think Williams as a whole. Talking about Williams now, I think their car's been really good since they employed James Bowers. He came in from Mercedes and went there. I think Williams have been looking good this season, and I think Williams might be in the chance of getting some good points this weekend, being a straight line speed. I'll get a game with McLaren as well. I think McLaren's going to gain some straight line. I think McLaren's going to do well here, because McLaren are good on the straight line speed and they're good on the slow speed corners as well. And I think this track will suit McLaren, in my opinion. Lewis Hamilton said and George Russell, they said, look, we went wrong with the strategy, but we're going to correct it this weekend. And there's a lot of rumours going around that the car that they're setting up for Mercedes is more catered to Lewis Hamilton's driving style. Now, this is what Sky Sports put out. We know how Sky Sports are sometimes, but this is what they put out. They said that the car, there's rumours. See, rumours is the word, rumours, that they've put this car out, the Mercedes car is going to suit the car and the driving style of Lewis Hamilton. Hold on for a minute. What about Red Bull? So that car that Red Bull's got, what driving style does that suit? You can answer that one, Toto. It's a rhetorical question. I know what the answer is, but you can say.
I know you can't. Like all these rumors and reporters coming out, right? You can't decide someone's driving style. Yeah. You're just a normal reporter. I'm sorry about it. I think he's.
No, but what I'm saying is, what I'm saying is, Toto, that they're saying that there's rumors coming out that they're trying to get the car to suit Lewis Hamilton's style, because last season Lewis Hamilton finished below George Russell in the packing order regarding points. Now, Lewis Hamilton already explained that the reason why that was happened was 3 times the safety car caught Lewis out. They never mentioned the safety car, but going back and what 2022 season, the safety car caught Lewis out 3 times, and plus Lewis Hamilton was doing all the setup of the car, because Lewis Hamilton is a more experienced driver. He knows the car more than George Russell. He was doing basically concentrating on setup, where George Russell can just go out and test the car.
Yeah, because Mercedes. Yeah, because Mercedes knew in 2022 they knew they weren't going to win the title. They were never contenders. They wasn't even favourites. So their car was really, really slow in 2022. That's where Hamilton came in, set up the car, tried to make it quicker, and exactly, because Russell is not going to want to be sent to the car, even though Russell is probably knowledgeable about the engineering stuff. Hamilton's a veteran and he's been there for ages. So, of course, he's going to do the most of the setup work. He's the one that's going to do that. So, so they knew they were never, ever going to win in 2022. So that's why they're trying to suit, the driving style. They're trying to suit the car to Lewis, because Lewis hasn't really been liking this car. He's been on the interview saying, I don't want to drive this car. I know this is not exactly what he said, but he's basically saying he don't want to drive this car, I want to put it in the bin. That's what he's basically saying. So now, if you're going to suit the car to his driving style, and if he wants a title content, or does he want a win to this race, the car will need to suit the driving style, of course. Yeah. So
what I'm saying, exactly. So basically, when Max Verstappen is that car, he's talking about Red Bull now, that car is set up for Max Verstappen. The second driver basically has to come into the team and accept what it is. So whoever comes into that team while Max Verstappen's there, Max Verstappen will get everything handed to him on a plate. All the setup will be for Max Verstappen's driving style, and whoever comes in obviously has to just get on with it. It's the same with this, really. But what I'm saying is, Sky Sports are making a big deal about it. Why would they make the car, the Mercedes car? Why would they make the Mercedes car favour George Russell? George Russell is the second driver. Look, Toto can come out in the press. That can come out. He can talk to Sky Sports. He can talk to all these news outlets all he wants. What it boils down to is this car favours Lewis Hamilton. Lewis Hamilton is an 8-time world champion. Some people say 7. To me, he's an 8-time world champion. He's been in Mercedes for what, 8-9 years? Why would they make the car for George Russell? Now, when Lewis Hamilton retires, when he does retire, then George Russell, if he's still there, he will become the main driver. Then all the driving style they will make for him. That's how Formula 1 has always been. They've done the same with Michael Schumacher when he had that Ferrari F20 2004, 2002, 2004, 1. Their car was built around Michael Schumacher. He had his team around him, Ross Brawn and all them mans, and they built that car around him. It's the same with Red Bull. When Vettel was there, the car was built around him. It's simple, really. And it's not a bad thing that they're building a car around Lewis Hamilton. We all know, everybody knows who watched the Formula 1, they want Lewis Hamilton to win another world title. I wanted to win another world title. And the only way that's going to happen is if you build the car around him. They're not going to build the car around George Russell. I'm sorry, I'm a George Russell fan. I'm a big advocate of George Russell. I was one of the first ones to put my hand up above and say, you know what? I want George Russell to go to Mercedes. I was so happy. If you go on my channel, go back a couple of years ago, I actually done a Flaming Tarmac episode about George Russell coming to Mercedes, how happy I was. But at the end of the day, he has to wait in line. He has to wait. So when Lewis Hamilton finally leaves, then they'll take that mantle, and then the car all the setup will be around his driving style, and that's just the way it is. Now, Red Bull this weekend will have a new purple and neon overlay. I mean, thing for their car, a new livery. It's basically a live dubbed neon blue. The title-winning RB19 will have a striking purple and its predominant colour this weekend, with yellow and pink detail in reflection of the bright lights of the stripe of Las Vegas. It looks like they're having lights on the wheels as well by the looks of these pictures. I'm not going to show the pictures. By the looks of these pictures, look like they've got these neo lights onto the car. Hopefully, did you see that commercial, Toto, with the Las Vegas where you saw the lights underneath the F1 car? Did you see that commercial?
Yeah, so I saw that.
You think they're going to drive the lights underneath the thing this weekend?
I think they had it once in Singapore, and they're doing like, you know, the commercial for all the fans and all that. And they had
that in the race though.
But yeah, the LED lights for the race. I don't really know, you know. I don't think they are going to race for the LED.
I think
lights.
they should.
Because they should race LED. I think they'd be cool. But
It's
I
not
think
going to harm the car, is it?
I know, but at one time during the season when they have the commercial thing for the fans and they drive the Formula 1 cars around the LED lights, when it came to the race,
I'll actually show you.
Wait a second, sir.
There you go. There it is there. That's the new livery there they're going to have. The new livery.
Oh, yeah.
You're going to have the neo lights and the colours, and there it is there.
Do you think they're going to race that on?
Yeah, that's what they're racing this weekend. This is on the RB19. They're going to be racing with that all over this weekend for the
Williams has one as well, and Williams has also a custom livery for the Las Vegas weekends, and it looked really good actually. So, of course, it's the first time here, so they've got to make it special. They're going to make the livery special. So Williams has one; it's really good. Of course, Red Bull has one. Not sure what Mercedes. Has Mercedes got one? Yeah.
I don't know. I think Finger will though. I think Finger will. McLaren. They usually have liveries when they come to America, don't they? The one thing I say about McLaren, they're always changing their liveries. That's why they try and mix it up. And being in America, I wouldn't be surprised if they change the liveries up. But they're just talking about the Red Bull one at the moment. But it will be good. I think they've got a new suit as well. Max Verstappen's gonna have a new helmet. Las Vegas can have a new helmet. It's gonna be neo green, a bit like Lewis Hamilton's. Interesting. And it looks good. And they got the track on the side of the track. I'll show you. Let me just bring this up. Look what they got on the side of the track. Look at that. That's cool.
Oh, I saw that.
The cards.
Yeah, I saw that as well.
Oh, that looks cool. That does. Look how cool that looks, man. That looks cool. I'm looking forward to it. The only bad side to it, though, guys. Everyone's watching. Let me just bring this back. The only bad side to this weekend, bro, we got 4 people watching, bro. If you want to get involved in the conversation, I got 5 likes. Brilliant. Big up, guys. If you want to get involved in the conversation with F1, just hit your comments in there and I'll put them up on the screen. Remember to smash the like button as well, guys. Big up. So, the only thing, what's really... Oh, I've got to show this picture. Look at this one here. Look how nice that looks. It just looks like Jeddah there.
Well, no, it does look a bit like Jeddah.
There, you can see a bigger picture there. That looks so cool.
It looks nice.
There's Ferrari, the right rear shed earlier this match is more than front wing and bodywork. The design pays homage to the Ferraris that triumphed in American races during the 1970s. So it looks like that Ferrari right there have got a livery as well. It says the white rear wing shared earlier is matched by more white on front wing and bodywork. This design pays homage to the Ferraris that triumphed in American races during the 1970s. The team also revealed that along with their special race suits, Charles Leclerc and Carlos Sainz will have helmets matching the design of the theme. So basically, they're going to have new suits and new livery. This livery is based on the 1970s for the F1 drivers that triumphed in the 1970s. So this is what their new livery. That looks kind of cool as well. It's got like an outline around the numbers, and they're going to have suits to match as well. So I think we're starting to see this theme now. I think we're starting to see this theme, that because it's the debut track, they've done this, I think, in Miami. Because it's the debut track and it's in Las Vegas, the capital entertainment of the world. I think this Las Vegas, I think there's going to be a lot of teams with new liveries and new suits. I don't blame them. Remember that helmet that Lewis Hamilton had? They had the lights and they had it in Singapore.
Oh, I know.
You should have brought that here. That would have looked better here.
I know Las Vegas looks nicer, like surrounded around the track. It looks nice, man.
Oh, give me some of them burgers, bro. Give me some of them burgers. I could do with enough beef burgers. You know what? Yeah, no. I've been sick for the past couple of days. But a really bad flu. It's slowly starting to go, but I'm still grinding, and I'm gonna get these videos out because I can't wait. Remember, Una Gathering. I am going live tomorrow. It's gonna be early hours in the morning. Or if you want, go on you see all my thumbnails. Una Gathering, are you in my WhatsApp? If you're in my WhatsApp, right? You look at all my videos, I've already set the thumbnails. You can share them if you want. All the F1 fans. I've got practice 1, practice 2, practice 3, qualifying, race, all thumbnails already done. I don't think qualifying is done. I'm going to do that later. But everything's done there. So we're going to do live watch along. It's going to be an absolutely amazing weekend. Hopefully I can try and get some new graphics for you this weekend. I'm going to try that website when I've done the other one. But yeah, beef burgers, man. You having cheese with them burgers, bro? Anyway.
Oh man, you gotta have cheese then.
Of course. There we go. We can see the suit now. There it is. There you go. There's the suit. The Charles Leclerc, you see it?
Oh, I can see it now, yeah. I can see it. Yeah. You got the white stripe on there.
Yeah. That he does look old school, that does.
I know.
There's Carlos Sainz.
Oh, it's quite. Oh yeah, it looks alright. It does. It looks alright.
I'm gonna add another one on there. I'll just do that one. I'm gonna add another one. Carry talking about. I'm just gonna get another one.
Yeah, people. If you're not Formula 1 fan, this is us doing our Las Vegas preview. It's our first time. Review, so
there you go. You can see it better now.
Yeah, much better.
That's the suit. Look, that when I see that suit, it reminds me of the Schumacher one. Look at you the Gabber is funny, bro. Look at you that. Look at the emoji. Love it, them burgers, bro. You can't beat me. You know what? This weekend, because we're in America, I'm gonna get some. I'm gonna buy some meat. I like making. Do you have them frozen or do you make the burgers yourself? I like making the burgers myself. Doing the Gabber and I do. I like making the burgers myself.
Yeah. It's healthy as well.
Yeah, you get the meat. Yeah, you just shape them up. You usually make a big beef burger like that. Whack the cheese on there. Smack up the gherkin. Put the pickles on there, and you're away. Simple.
Yeah.
I don't like frozen burgers. I used to when I was a young kid. I used to like frozen burgers when I was younger. I just don't like frozen burgers anymore. So there's Charles Leclerc, the back of the suit there. That looks cool.
Yeah.
I want Mercedes better do something, That is cool. That suit. That's just when I see that, I just see Michael Schumacher. That suit reminds me of the Michael Schumacher.
It looks retro, man.
Yeah. But they said all these suits and the livery in the car. They said the livery in the car is to they're paying tribute to the drivers from the 1970s. So it is what it is. So that's it, really. I just wanted to talk about Las Vegas this weekend. I'm going to let you go, Toto, in a minute. So, big up to everybody who joined us today. All we ask today is to smash the like button. Smash the like button and get the video out there in the algorithm. But remember, tomorrow, I'm thinking, what's the time? Can you find out what the times are for tomorrow when the practice is on?
Practice 1 starts at 6 a.m.
4 in the morning? Is it 4 a.m.?
6 a.m., I think, and then...
I don't know.
6 a.m.
Practice 1 is 6 a.m. or 4 a.m.
6 a.m. I think.
I'll have a look at the times. Double checking. We'll see what the times are for the track. It is in 1 day and 6 hours. So that's basically going to be 10, 11, 12, 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. Practice 1, 2 a.m.
Jesus.
10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3. Nah, 4 a.m. Sorry. You're right, 4 a.m.
4 a.m.
I'd rather it 2 a.m., not 4 a.m. Lucky I'm not working this weekend. So I'm here. And by the way, don't forget, guys, on Disney Plus, if you've got Disney Plus, which I'm going to watch now, the new Braun film is out. It's on Disney. It's got Jensen Button. It's got Keanu Reeves. Keanu Reeves, you know who he's the one at the Matrix. Keanu Reeves. And he's also in John Wick as well, for people who don't know who that is in John Wick, the lead guy in John Wick. It's all about the Braun. I'm going to watch it now. It's on Disney. They've aired it on Disney this weekend because we know we've got the Las Vegas thing coming up. So they're bringing out all the content. And on Sky Sports now, if you want to go watch it, or you can go and watch it on YouTube for free. They've got the open ceremony for Las Vegas as well. So go and if you like your fun, I recommend you go on those channels and go and do your thing.
Yeah.
Big up to everybody. I love you guys. Before we go, we're going to put the trailer up. So big up to everybody who joined us today. Total respect for Guna Gathering and for people who's watching us.
Yeah,
big up, guys. Anything to say before you go, Toto?
Yeah, people go follow us on my
videos coming
YouTube.
up.
Yeah, there's gonna be some videos coming up, also lives. Go check out my channel. Of course, you got starting Twitter Spaces up. So if you're interested in Twitter Spaces, DM me or solo, invite to the WhatsApp group. I can notify you. But yeah, we're doing Twitter Spaces at the moment. So if you are interested, go on my Twitter, follow, hit the notification button. So whenever we do a space about Formula One or football, you can join in. You can just listen or you can speak, preferably speak, so we can hear your opinions. But yeah, that's all I have to say, man.
Big up, guys. Big up to everybody. See you tomorrow for the practice. And we might be doing a Twitter Space tomorrow on F1 as well. So if you're interested in the Twitter Space, we're going to be doing that tomorrow on tomorrow. Actually, we will be. What time is the best time for the Twitter Space, Toto? So we can set one up tomorrow for F1.
Maybe about 4.
Big up Martin B. Anybody, can you please tell me, everybody, is anybody, the people what's here now, because we've got people coming in now. The people who's here, are you all guys in my WhatsApp group? Just let me know. Just put a thumbs up in the chat room if you are in my WhatsApp group. That's all I need to know if you're in my WhatsApp group. And I'll send all the information later on today about all the schedule and everything tomorrow. Just let me know. Martin B, do you follow me on Twitter, Martin B? Do you follow me on Twitter? If you follow me on Twitter, I'll give you my Twitter feed if you don't. And then I'll DM you and you can join my WhatsApp.
I don't think he's in a WhatsApp group, Martin B. He said no in the chat, so.
No, I asked him if he's got everything. This is my Twitter. Follow me on Twitter. That's my Twitter feed. Follow me on Twitter and then DM me, Martin B. Because I know you always come on this channel, but I can't get like communication with you only through here. So follow me on Twitter, DM me, and I'll add you to my WhatsApp group. Okay? Big up to everybody. Big up Martin B. Big up Guna.
Yeah,
Go and enjoy that burger. Go and enjoy that burger, man. Sweet. See you later, guys. Big up. Bye.
To the brakes.